What's happening, man? Good morning, man. On this good old Saturday morning, man. Good old Saturday morning. I just woke up not too long ago. Probably got some sleep in my eye and shit, man. I don't give a fuck. But no, I was woken up because I was working. I had something on my mind, and it's interesting. I want to make a video about it, man. I think I made a video about this before, though. I like, kind of talked about it a little bit in one of my previous videos a while back. But communication, man. Communication to me is the reason why it's a disconnect with us humans, man. With as people, it's a very huge disconnect when it comes to communication, as far as how we connect with each other, and just in general how we get along with each other. I feel like it starts within your household when you was younger, or just in general. It just starts in your household when you was growing up. Like, think about it now. This is just to my black people. I mean, you could say it's probably about white people too and other cultures, but this is I'm just speaking on a personal level, right? When Just think about it as black people. When was the last time, or not last time? Just think about it. Like, when was the time when y'all actually sat down and y'all actually talked about? I mean, on a daily basis, to like an everyday basis, or just on a frequently basis, y'all talked about your life. You talk about things you're going through. Y'all eat over dinner. Every night y'all eat dinner, y'all talk about, like, like how everybody hates Chris when they all sit around and eat dinner every day and they all go around and they talk about everything. When have a lot of black families have ever done anything like that? Let's really think about it. Like when has any black families, my family included, or just a lot of people, families I know, and we all grew up like that? I sit and wait. Like, think about it. So that's where the disconnect starts right there. For one. For one. Two, like I said, when most families, when they do communicate, and when they do talk, try to talk and communicate, it's always yelling, screaming, aggression. I feel like I'm right, you're not right, disrespect. It's more of, I'm trying to prove you right. We'll prove you wrong that I'm right. Well, when we was growing up, when we heard our parents having conversations and arguments and disagreements, whatever, it was never a sit down and a healthy way of just communicating with each other to figure out a solution to the problem. How we gonna fix the problem? It ain't about who right, it ain't about who wrong. It's not about none of that. It's about how we gonna fix this situation. What what can we do to make it to where the situation is right? Even if we could both agree to disagree and walk away, that's even better than walking away and we both just at odds and we don't understand why. So it starts with that right there. Then it leads on going into the world. So now when you walk out of your house and you into the world, you don't know how to communicate. You don't know how to talk to people. Because to me, communication, the number one thing to me is how you talk to people. It's how you express yourself. How you express yourself is going to determine a lot about how the response you get, or how the response is going to be from people. Because we all have feelings and emotions, and we all have a sense of ourselves where we feel like, when you coming at me wrong, or we feel like you're being aggressive to us and you come at a certain way, you, as a human being, you're going to go into the defense mode. You're going to go into defense mode, and you're going to start to defend yourself. And then now it's about what you feel is right and what you think is not about what's right. So we can't even have a simple conversation. I'm talking about in the workforce, in relationships, just in general, in a grocery store. You can get to a disagreement or dispute or anything with a person, and the first thing is going to be is aggression. It's never going to be, let's just sit and have a conversation on why you feel the way you feel, or why she feel the way she feels, or why is this the reason why, what's going on here, and let's sit down and let's have a healthy, and I don't want to, like I said, specify on the health part so much, because sometimes, and I will say this, sometimes it do, sometimes in certain situations and conversations, it might have to be uncomfortable. Well, it's gonna be uncomfortable, but it does. Sometimes you might have to yell. Both of y'all might have to yell at each other to get it out. But now it's out. So now once we get it out, what we gonna do as far as fixing it? You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with that. As long as y'all ain't throwing shots at each other, disrespecting each other, that's what I'm saying. Just having a conversation, getting it out, we emotional about it. It's uncomfortable, but we being vulnerable with each other. I'm talking about us in relationships or just in general. But now it's out. Okay, now it's all out. What we gonna do to fix it? What solutions do we have? We can come up with to fix this, so therefore we can move on. And then the thing is, when you do that, you learning a little bit more about the situation and the person. You learning more about each other, and that's how we grow. To learn each other from each other is to we have to be able to communicate with each other and talk to each other about the tough having the tough conversations and uncomfortable conversations, and being in that mode to where I want see me I want the result, and the result got I want the final the right result, not just any result, the right result. In order to get the right result, we got to communicate. We got to be able to talk to each other and have a communication, not get mad at each other and responding and reacting to each other and such. And another thing, like I said, reason why it's hard, like I said again, we don't know how to talk to each other. So again, if I'm getting into it with somebody at the store or whatever it may be, and then he coming at me aggressive, and then I feel like I gotta come at him aggressive, and then now we both trying to prove our egos and prove who right and all that, and now we got this disconnect, and then it was over nothing simple. It was over something simple. I mean, it's something that could be easily fixed. All we gotta do, okay, that was it right there. Okay, oh, okay, oh, that was it. That's where it's wrong. Okay, well we just fixed that. We're gonna keep it moving. It just be so it be so it be a lot of simple things that lead to nothing. Well, that lead to a bigger nothing. And it's like, as human beings, we got to be better, especially at the ages we are. But like I said again, I just think that it starts in the beginning. I think it starts with our parents. We grew up in your household, how we communicated then. And a lot of us didn't have it. A lot of us just didn't have it the way that we needed to have it. And then when we go out into the world, we don't know how to react. Or actually, let me. No, I don't want to just say react. We don't know how to respond. We don't know how to to correctly respond to whatever it is that we need to respond to the way we need to. And what happens is we let the world win. We let the world and how we feel and our the distractions that we have and everything we got going on in the world, we let that overpower our train of thought and win. See me, I'm very still, I'm very calm, and I'm very, what I'm saying, at a ease with myself because of one thing, and that's God. God was the one that done it for me. I told you it's been a couple months where I told myself I'm no longer worrying about nothing in this world. I put the bottle down. I don't care about nothing else but putting everything, all my worries and every my problems and everything that I got going on mentally that I keep thinking about and I keep worrying about and I keep stressing about and I keep this. I don't understand why. What I'm saying? Why these things are happening? I put it all in God's hands. And that moment, that day, that morning when I did that, something changed with me. And then from that day, from that moment, since then, it's been like a couple months. I've been so good. I'm talking about at work. I'm talking. I mean, I pray every morning, and I pray about everything I need to pray about every morning. My kids' minds I pray about. I pray about my kids, my family, my coworkers, my boss. I pray to all the people I come in contact with, all my loved ones, all the people I know. I pray every day about us, and every single day I see the connection getting better and better and better because of God. Number one, it's because of Him, because of Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior, because of Him. That's the reason why I see the work every single day. And I'm not saying it's easy, so that's what I want to say. I want to really talk about that. It's not easy. It's a lot of things that goes on in that time to where it's like, wow, like okay, like I gotta figure it out, or this happened, that happened. But with God, it just always works out the way that it works out. So that's why I feel like I'm a better communicator because of I had to turn myself to God. I had to really go to Him, and He had to help me get better at communicating and listening and understanding what is the best thing to do in the situation. And sometimes the best thing to do and the right thing to do in the situation might not be what's best for me. It might not be what I want, but because of the situation, I have to do what's right. And that's what we as people don't understand. A lot of times we have a disconnect because we always want it to be our way. We want to do things we feel is right from our perspective instead of taking the situation and doing what's right in that perspective in that situation. But again, I think I always say this: I use material. I use material, like anything in this world, like materialism wise. I use that as the reason. It's the same thing what I'm trying to say. When you have a problem or issue with anything material, it could be like your car, maybe a TV, your air conditioning system. It could be stove, anything electronic, anything. What do we do? What's the first thing that we do as people, as human beings? We analyze the problem. We analyze like what's the issue, what's wrong, like dang, what's going on, and then what we try to do. We try to fix it. We try to get it fixed, or we try to replace it, whatever it may be. We try to fix the issue, the problem. We try to get the problem handled. So it's the same with communication. If it's a disconnect, we gotta sit down, analyze it, figure out what's wrong, come up with solutions to fix the problem, to move on. Then, when say if you had issues with your car, right, and it was on you, like it was on you, reason why, and the mechanic say, yeah, man, because you didn't check this, you was low on this, and that's the reason why this happened, and now you going forward, we're gonna fix it, but going forward, you gotta make sure you check that the levels and check your oil level, check this, check that, so that way you can prevent this from happening, right? So it's the same thing with communication, right? Now, when you fix that issue, right? Now it's gonna make you aware about the situation. It's gonna make you aware about checking other things as well, not just that. You're gonna check this, check that, check this, check your tire pressure, whatever it's about the car. I'm just using the car for example. It's the same with human beings. Now you're gonna be aware of being able to talk about different things, learning from different things, checking up on different things with the other actual person, human being, and it makes you more aware. It makes you more better. It makes you more. You're learning more now about this person. Now you're actually getting along with this person because now you actually are learning. You actually are picking up on things, and you're more aware about things. And it's easy for you to deal with things now and communicate and on a whole nother level because now you're actually aware, conscious, aware about what's going on. It's simple. It's so simple. You can't. Another thing too, you can't always respond the way that you want to respond just because a person is coming at you in a certain way. Even if you right, you still gotta be calm. You still gotta be still. You gotta go, like I said, you gotta go to God. You can't do it by yourself. You can't do this by yourself. There's no way that you're gonna be able to just react the way you react and keep calm and cool and peaceful and all that and respectful when a person really coming at you in a way where you're like, man, what? What? Like, what's going on here, right? But you gotta have God. He's gonna be the one that's gonna it's gonna guide you through it and lead you through it. And this is exactly what you need to do, and then you're gonna do it, right? Because you don't question God. I'm not gonna ever question Him on anything and nothing at all. If this is what He wants, this is what's gonna happen. Again, I gave everything to Him. I put every ounce of my pride, ego, my problems, situations, my thoughts, all on His hands. Every ounce. I told myself to God when I was praying to Him that morning, I surrender. I surrender to you. I surrender on every single thing that I could possibly think of or I have it in my control. And I'm putting it all on you. I'm no longer caring or worrying about anything that happens. Good or bad, I'm not going to worry. I'm going to give you the praise. I'm going to give you the glory every single day, though, no matter what, to God, to Jesus. But I'm no longer gonna let this world care. I mean, this no, I'm no longer gonna let this world bring me down and make me feel some type of way. And I'm not gonna put nothing in the world first over nothing, over God, and over myself. And when I did that, when I say that I'm in a good space right now mentally, When I say that good things is happening to me, just got a promotion for my job, about to be making more money, it's just things is going up. You know, my credit's getting a little bit better. I've been paying on that, working on that, got some things taken off. It's a lot of this good things is happening within myself. And even people that I come in contact with and know and love, my family and stuff, it's just a lot going on. It's good because that's the one thing I feel like I had to do. I had to put that bottle down. That was the main thing. I had to put that bottle down, and I had to say, you know what? I want my body to be cleansed. I want the Holy Spirit to be at its full capacity with me, inside me, because he can't be that if I'm drinking. So I put that down. I ain't took a sip in months. Now I'm thinking clearly, I'm feeling better, my body feeling better. I'm just in a better mode, better mood, spiritually, religiously, all that, man. Like, then, like I said, I went to him on that. And I prayed to him and I talked to him, cried out to him. This is it. I surrender. And ever since that day, I've been great. Like I said, it's been some tough times. It ain't been easy. I had to figure stuff out just like the next person. But I'm good overall with myself. And I'm not gonna let no one outside of me dictate my decision making on how I feel, on what I do, or whatever that is, that how I respond, how I react. It's all on me. And I go to him, God first, to figure it out. Because I can't do it by myself and I don't understand certain things as a human being. It's out of my knowledge, it's out of my understanding. So at the end again, to everybody, we got to get better as communicating as people. If we get better as communicating as people, and I'm talking about this on just a basic, simple, general level, man. Just simple, just basic communication. It can lead to great things, and we can get along with each other. We can actually work together to figure stuff out, fix a lot of issues in this world, in our communities, and just within our families and just in general, man. And too, I ain't speak on this about your kids too. If you're a parent, you got to know how to learn how to communicate with your kids better. Because that what happens is to me that's very important. I'm surprised I ain't hit on that earlier, but with your kids, how you communicate with them is so big. You don't understand. How you talk to your kids is a huge factor because yelling at them, and again, when you yell at anybody, any human being, kid, adult, you go into a defense mode automatically. Period. You're shutting down, and you're not listening, and you're going to defense mode, and you're not gonna care about what the person's saying as far as like how you coming at them. Well, the conversations and how the person's talking to you. You not gonna care about that because you're in defense mode. You shut down. When you talk to your kids, you sit down, you have an honest conversation with them, like I do with my sons, especially my oldest. Every morning I take him to the bus stop and I have a conversation with him every morning. And I look at him eye to eye and we talk and I communicate with him about things that he needs to know as a 12-year-old boy. He's about to be a teenager this year coming up. It's a lot gonna change. It's a lot of different adjustments you gotta make. It's a lot of different things as a boy you need to know at this age, and a lot of things, and teach him work ethic and different things I can communicate with. Even when he makes mistakes in school and does things, I don't yell at him. I talk to him. I communicate with him, and every time it works. He gets it every time. But when you're yelling at him, like I used to do in the past, I used to yell at him in the past about their grades. I used to yell at him in the past when they made mistakes. I found that it just didn't do nothing but made things worse. It's a disconnect. And sometimes you do, like I said, I'm not gonna lie, you might have to put the belt on them. You might have to spank their little behind. Depends on certain things. And you might have to talk to them in a certain type of way, aggressive way, but not yelling at them, just for you to get the point across. Because sometimes kids do need discipline, because that's a level of discipline that they need. Because kids needs to be disciplined, 100%. But you need to know how to talk to your kids and communicate with them, not just on when they do wrong, when they do right too. When they doing right, you need to talk to your kids and communicate with your kids every single day. When they come from school, how was school? What did you do at school? What did you learn? Like, what did you, what this, that, and the third? How you feel today about this? How you feel today? Like, you need to communicate with them and talk to them, get them to open up. That way, now it builds confidence in them. You need to encourage them more. It helps them every day to learn how to adjust and learn and figure out things, because kids have to figure out things too. And they're watching you as parents, as the mother and the father. They're watching everything you do, how you respond, how you react, how you do things, how you respond to stress matters or situations, or when you have something good, and how, like, you need. I always tell like older people, adults, when something good happen, celebrate. When you get the promotion in your job, celebrate. When you get a new car, celebrate. When you accomplish something in your life, celebrate. When you get that degree, celebrate. Celebrate. Don't take that for granted, especially when you got kids, because they see that and they see the joy and they see the response. Oh man, that might make them want to go out there and do more and better because they see it. They actually see it. So we got to, like I said, as adults, as human beings, we got to know how to communicate with our kids better and talk to our kids and not always yelling at them. Oh, every time they do something wrong, every time something don't go their way. I mean, don't go your way. You gotta always respond in that way. Take a different approach. Sit and talk to your kids. Sit and actually really have a real conversation. It's gonna be uncomfortable for them, whatever. But you gotta have. To me, you gotta have that level of communication with your kids. Because what happens is when they go out in the real world, and they start to learn how to communicate with other people at school or whatever, just like that. And then they'll know how to respond and know how to react to certain things to where they choose the right thing. And then it's a reflection of you as a parent on how they respond and how they act and how they do things. So that's just me. Like I said, communication is key. Communication is big for everything. We need it in our communities. We need it from black people to black people, black and white people, foreign people, at your job. We need, in my opinion, we need, in my opinion, we gotta just do better as far as making our communication stronger to where we can analyze any situation and we can figure out any situation and fix any problem in any situation. Because I always say with material, before I get off of here, any material can be fixed. Because really, to me, fixing is the same as being replaced. Replaced to me was the same as being fixed. Because you replacing something, even though you might can't fix that. We're talking about the problem. Sometimes you got to replace something to fix the problem. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to material. So either way it go, you still figured out the issue, the problem. So it's always a problem that can be solved. In my opinion, there's no problem in the world that can't be solved. Every problem can be solved. It's just you have to find the right solution. And to find the right solution, you have to be able to sit down and brainstorm, analyze it, talk about it, get all your ideas, get everything out, get release everything, put it out on the table into the world, and let the universe work itself out. Let the universe do the work. Let God do the work. And when you come with the answer, well, God will come with the answer. You'll be ready to respond the right way. You'll be ready to react and do what you have to do, and the problem is solved. Let's go. So I just wanted to make that video this morning. I woke up, that was on my mind this morning. Like I said, we have bad communication skills with each other, from men to women to just whatever. We have it. It's not really strong, and we need to get better. We need to have an understanding. We always get in our feelings. We always want to get in our feelings, and then we always want to respond the way we want to respond because we feel we right, and that just don't work, and it just don't work. It's not proven. It's not a proven success. We want to be successful over here as people, as black people, as human beings. We want to be successful, and to be successful, you have to do things a certain way. You have to be right as far as about how you do things. You should want to do right. Not you should not I always say this, you shouldn't want to always be right. You should want to always do right. See what I'm saying? And sometimes doing the right thing might not be what is best for you. Doing the right thing in the situation might not benefit you. What I'm saying, it might benefit whoever the situation that's taking place. But at the end of the day, it plays itself out the right way. So hey man, have a good morning, man. Good Saturday morning. Get up and have a good day. Enjoy yourself no matter what the situation is, man. Get up every day. You're blessed to be up. God has blessed you to see another day in His creation, to be able to enjoy yourself in His creation. Cancel out the world, what's going on with the world. You got to get away from that, man. That's building up your insecurities. What's putting insecurities into you is building up your insecurities, building up things that you feel them in your mind. It's not important. It's not real. It's not what it is. You got to get that shit out your mind and go to God. You're not perfect. Just because I got to be perfect to go to God. No, you don't. Change your life, man. Get get God in your life. Jesus, claim that Jesus is the Son of God. Believe it. Have faith. Put your faith in Him. Don't put your faith in man. Don't put your faith in this world at all. Don't put your trust in man. Don't put your trust in this world at all. Put it in God's hands and watch Him change your life. Watch Him do what He did for me. He'll do it for you. So much love, North Pole for life. North Pole Productions. That's the name. Akron, Ohio. That's the city, baby. Home of LeBron James, and many great good people here. Hey man, let's get to it. Have a wonderful day, wonderful beautiful Saturday morning. Let's go.